D, here we are, 65 years, pretty hard to believe. For about 20 of those years, I've been getting profanity-laced phone calls from you, from your car phone. And I'll say I enjoyed those calls a lot, but I don't want to comment at all on what was said because I don't want there to be a record of me saying such horrible things on videotape. And I'll just say to you, happy birthday. It's been a great pleasure knowing you, and I hope to get more phone calls in the future. Happy birthday, D.
I made the mistake a long time ago of telling Kevin Phillips that I took my wife to Las Vegas and we stayed at the Treasure Island. Since that time, he's always been willing to lend his advice in certain situations. When I told him I was going on vacation a couple years later, he called me and said he found a nice room for me at the YMCA. When I told him I was ready to buy a house, he called and he told me he found a nice shack out by the Metro tracks that he thought would be in my price range. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. Happy birthday from the Markoffs.
Hey, Kev. I just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. Holy cow, 65 years old, more like 65 years young. I can't believe in all those 65 years you still never won a game of beer pong. Maybe it'll happen one of these days. Love you, Kev.
Kevin, I remember softball one season when you grabbed my crotch. Happy birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday, Kev, from Hecto. It brings back memories of our match against the Dwarf and the Architect when you were 70. Happy birthday, pal.
Greetings, Big K. Happy birthday. I'm sitting here with my shirt off, imagining I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona, in the hot tub, with you, receiving my 4 minutes of wisdom, which I'll never forget. I don't know what you said, but I'll never forget it. Happy birthday. Miss ya. Love ya. Take care.
And this is, of course, this is your pal, Javi. I'm wishing you a happy birthday, but this is the man. You are a little pollito for me. Okay, so don't run away. Okay, looking forward to see you over here at Lakeshore and to play some golf and get my money back.
The D turned 65. Can't even believe it. So many great stories to tell, so many things I remember fondly. One of them is definitely not the fact that he's called me Mackie to an uncomfortably old age. Not really sure about that. But one of the funniest stories I do remember is a story he told me when Matt and I were younger, about how he spent an entire summer with his best friend lying to each other to pass the time, which sounded like about the stupidest thing that I had ever heard. And it turned out for him, I think, to be an incredibly hard exercise. Probably not quite as hard as turning 65 or as hard as it was to raise four of the worst behaved guys on the planet. But in any event, happy birthday, D. We love you, man. Can't believe you're 65, but you don't look a day over 64. Happy birthday.
Hi, Kevin. Happy birthday. Thanks for being a great friend for, seems like about 27 years now. And I wouldn't call it my fondest memory, but certainly one of the memories in which we spent the most consistent time together. I seem to recall a number of mandatory classes we had to take. I'm not sure what the subject was. I'm not really sure if I learned anything. But I definitely remember spending a lot of time with you, and I really enjoyed that. So, happy birthday. Have a great day. If you can remind me what we learned during those mandatory classes, I would appreciate it. I know it was something very important. All right. Talk to you later. Happy birthday. Bye.
Mr. Ed, happy birthday, bud. The big 6'5". That is hard to believe, man. I just saw you last year at Jeff's wedding, man, and I could have sworn you looked at least 75 or 80. So maybe lay off the dairy or cut back on the nitrates, man. You looked awful for 65 at least. But anyways, the boys asked me to send you a little video wishing you well, wishing you a happy birthday, and also if I could, you know, share a story, a memory that you and I have, or you and I and the boys have. And in fact, I have a great one. First thing that came to mind. I don't think Jeff doesn't know this, and I don't think the rest of the boys do. And shoot, man, you might not even remember, but it was 97, I think. It was October, yeah. So I was just approaching my 16th birthday, and I'll never forget, man. You really saved my life that night, man. I'll never forget it. I mean, it's just great to get that finally off my chest. It's been eating me up inside for years, man. I don't think I can ever tell that story again, man. But you know, it's important. You know, it's your 65th birthday, so I gotta finally just, you know, share that story. You know, man, you really came through for me that night, bud. You really did. I wish you all the best. Wish you another 65 birthdays. And always remember, it's great to be an Orno.
Uncle Dew, my earliest memory of you is ping pong in the basement at 914 Kenilworth. 21 to 19, 21 to 18, 21 to 17. You were always at the 21. And I used to get me so curious. I also remember waiting for our table to get called in Sanibel, and you were so frustrated, you took your shoe and you whipped it, and your shoe got caught in a tree, which is very funny. I'll never forget the smartest dog in the world, Shorty, who, when we pulled over and walked over to say hello to Matt and you, decided he wanted to take a leak at me, which for some reason put Shorty in my sister Pam's will. But beyond that, you're just the man who can make anybody laugh, can be a great friend. You were a great friend of mine at my toughest times, and you knew me, you believed in me, and you could speak honestly to me. And I love you, I appreciate you, and I look forward to more years and happy times together.
What up, D? Happy 65. By far my favorite prank phone call from you is when you called me from Loyola Marymount University telling me I got accepted because of my dumbass poem. And then I'm sure you said some shit about us driving on Pico all the way to Hawaii and then ending the phone call with Nico Pico, Nico Pico, Nico Pico. Much love, D. Happy 65.
Hi, Kevin. It's Dan Lutz. Happy 65th birthday. For your gift, I wanted to provide you an update of one of your favorite Lutzes, Grammy Ito. Now, you may not know this, but she recently celebrated winning her second Stanley Cup, along with 5 Super Bowl rings, and was most recently awarded her 3rd Insurance Salesman of the Year award. Now, she lived to be over 100 years old, and I'm sure you will too. I can only hope that you achieve the same things that my Grammy Ito was able to achieve. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.
So, Kevin, I understand you're about to be as old as me, about to celebrate your 65th. Kevin, I can remember when we were 40. It's unbelievable. So many years have gone by. I remember when we were drinking scotch, standing at the craps tables. Our first year in Vegas, we were at the Flamingo Hilton. Oh my God, so many great memories. Anyway, you know I love you. You know I'm thinking about you, and I hope you have a great birthday.
So, it's a Friday night, and I'm walking down the hallway of the fraternity, and all of a sudden I feel a buzzing in my pocket. And I look down, I answer my phone. I don't recognize the number. And I answer it. Hello, is this Ryan Jameson? Yes, this is him. Who's this? This is Dr. Levine, Dean of Students, School of Telecommunications. Do you have any idea why I'd be giving you a call? No. No, I can't say I do. What's going on? Is there a problem? Actually, yes, there is a problem. We've been reviewing your score for your final in 344, and there seems to be a discrepancy between your test and the rest of the tests for the class. This is a 120-person class, and you got the only 100% of the class. And you are now being reviewed by... you're now being reviewed by the disciplinary commission or something like that, and you're going to have to sit down in front of a panel and explain yourself because you're potentially looking at getting like expelled for cheating. So I just stand there like I don't say anything. Actually, I just have my jaw has just hit the floor. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. The one time I actually ace a test, I get in trouble for it. And then all of a sudden, I just hear this laughing in the background. Ryan, it's Mr. Phillips. I got you. And Eric's in the background. He's cracking up too. And I couldn't even laugh. I was just shocked. I was kind of pissed, but at the same time, I just had to laugh it off. So that was the time that Eric's dad pranked me. That's probably the most scared I've ever been on a phone call, actually. And I'm still waiting to get you back.
Hey, Mr. Phillips, John Stauffer here. Just wanted to let you know what an honor and a privilege it is to be a part of your birthday highlight reel. When Matt, Charlie, Jeff, Eric, and Andrew let me know that I was going to be a part of it, they asked that we come up with our favorite Kevin Phillips story. It's hard to kind of choose from all the phony phone calls and other shenanigans, but my absolute favorite D story. Ha ha ha! Happy birthday, D! Happy 65th!